Hi everybody, welcome. You're on the Beyond High C channel and I'm Kirsten, and this channel is for people who have aphasia, people who are surviving stroke or brain injury. Maybe you have Parkinson's disease or another reason or diagnosis why you want your speech to flow better and faster. This is the channel for you in that case. I want to invite you today to play a game of dominoes. I have very fortunate to get to work with a wide variety of people trying to improve their speech, and I have more and more people who keep rising to the level where they're on a pretty advanced level. They're on a mission to be a bigger part of the conversations they have, a more interesting part. And is that true for you? I would love to know in the comments if that is a goal that you have currently. I would love to know. So I like to explain to people to think about listening in an active way in conversations to what the people are saying to you. And a good visual, I think, is to imagine that you're playing a game of dominoes. So I want to invite you to play a game of dominoes with me, 2 games actually, and I'll explain to you what my thinking is as we go. Even if maybe you can't get your words out very well, or you're just trying to get a few words out, maybe make simple, complete sentences. This can still be of use to you. We'll say some key words. Dominoes are just that. They are key words, key ideas, key elements that you might hear somebody say that you can connect to. So that's what we'll do. It's an active listening exercise. You can train yourself to do this when you are listening, whether you've got one person that you're listening to in conversation, or maybe you have a couple of people that you're talking to. So I had a conversation this week. It started with the forecast of snow. So 2 gentlemen are involved in this conversation, and we're going to play dominoes. I am actively listening to these gentlemen to see what are they saying that I can connect with. What the key words that they're saying, those are the dominoes they are playing, and I am looking at an imaginary table full of dominoes in front of me. The dominoes in front of me are my experiences with what I'm hearing, my opinions about what I'm hearing, and there'll be something that I'll be able to respond to or reflect back based on what I'm hearing. That's how we're going to play. You know, like dominoes would be, there's a number here and a number there, and you've got to connect them in order to play your turn in the game. That's exactly the kind of thing I want you to be thinking about when you are actively listening to someone as a means to try to enter the conversation and connect with the people in that conversation. So this gentleman started by saying, we're expecting snow. They're forecasting a fair amount of snow in the coming days at my house. Already I've got dominoes going off in my mind. Do you? Okay. He goes on to say, since his stroke, he really can't shovel the snow safely. So he used to be the snow shoveler. Snow shovel. We should just say snow shovel, snow shovel, snow shovel. We could also say, there's another keyword popping in my mind, bad weather, bad weather, bad weather. So those are the dominoes that I'm gleaning from this conversation as I'm actively listening so far. So I'm looking down in front of me and I'm thinking, what are my experiences with snow and bad weather and shoveling snow? Well, the first thing that pops into my mind, I look down and see, oh, I grew up in Southern California. It was kind of the desert. There was no snow. So I don't have the experience of having to decide who's going to shovel the snow. I don't know. And that's what I did say to him. So now we've got a conversation going. Another gentleman that was part of this class piped up and said, he heard snow, he was actively listening, bad weather, and he said, oh, we just got a bunch of new snow at my house. He went on to say, I love snow and I love the cold weather because I love to get out there and get in the snow. He loves to cross-country ski. He pulled up a video on his phone of him cross-country skiing. All right, you got more dominoes popping up? Here's what I've gleaned from that. Loving the cold weather, activities outside, and cross-country skiing. Now, you could look down at your experience, your opinions, your thoughts about those things and see, do you have anything to play? Do you have an opinion or an experience about outdoor activities in the cold weather? About snow, about cross-country skiing? If so, that would be a great thing for you to say, oh, cross-country skiing. I've heard of that. Looks interesting. Or, I think I'd have a hard time. I think I'd be too cold. I don't know what you might say. So, let's do some keywords and rhythm about that really quick, can we? We could say cross-country skiing, cross-country skiing, cross-country skiing. We could say, love the cold weather. You could say, I love the cold weather. I love the cold weather. All right, let's see. I don't know if that's true for you. I think if I got going enough, I would be warm enough, and I do like to be active and I do like to be outside. Is that true for you? You could drop a note in the comments. See how quickly you can think of your answer. You could press pause too and drop a note in the comments. You will be participating in this game of dominoes right along with me. I think you should. He went on to say his pond is also frozen, and he reminded us that he can't wait every year for his pond to freeze so that he can strap on his ice skates and get out there and skate on his frozen pond. So I've got some dominoes I'm listening for: frozen pond, ice skating, excitement. I'm looking down at my dominoes in front of me. What are my experiences and my opinions about those things? And I've got some popping in my mind. Do you? I hope you do. We could say frozen pond, frozen pond, frozen pond. We could say ice skating, ice skating, ice skating. Now, in my mind, since I'm from Southern California and I didn't have that much experience, but because what the first gentleman had prompted me to think of was no snow when I was a kid, and the second gentleman had prompted me to think of ice skating out in the cold weather, popped into my mind a memory that I haven't thought about in some time, and that is when I was a kid, I had the fortune of being able to go ice skating with my grandparents a few times. They took me up to the mountains where it had snowed and there was an ice skating rink there. I got to go with a couple of friends, learn how to ice skate, which was pretty tricky, but it ended up being a really wonderful experience and a great day overall with my grandparents. See, and that's a good memory, and I could tell those gentlemen that story if the three of us were having a conversation, and that might spark some memories, some experiences, and some opinions from those gentlemen. Those would be dominoes that they can play on my domino that I laid down about that good experience ice skating with my grandparents. Does that make some sense? I hope it does. You could say with me, grandparents, grandparents, grandparents. You could say good experience, good experience, good experience. And a whole complete sentence with that could be, I had a good experience ice skating with my grandparents. That's a longer sentence than I have often put on this channel. That's okay. Even if you're not capable of that level of sentence, I want to ask you to feel the rhythm, feel the flow of it, pay attention as the words go by. That's how you're going to build your skill, by pushing yourself right to the edge of where you think you can go. So come and do it with me. Let's see if I can remember that sentence. Let's see. I had a good experience ice skating with my grandparents. 2 more times. I had a good experience ice skating with my grandparents. 1 more time. I had a good experience ice skating with my grandparents. Maybe you haven't had that experience. Maybe that pops another experience of ice skating or cold weather outdoor activities into your mind, whether you've tried it, whether you would try it, whether you might have a funny story come to your mind. All right, and that will further connect you in a deeper, authentic way with the people that you're trying to engage in conversation with. And that is what we do. We are improving our speech so that we can connect more fully with the people around us, and that'll improve your quality of life in addition to improving your speech. I hope that was helpful to you. Please give this video a like if it was. I hope you're subscribed. We've got more on the way. I love that you're here on this channel, and I can't wait to be back here with you again soon. Thank you for watching.